everybody. Thank you for coming today and attending my speech. So I brought you all here today to tell you a little story. My story is about the best vacation, best time growing up in my life. When I was a kid, my family lived all over the place. Majority of my dad's family lived up in Michigan. So we made it a family thing. Once a year on Memorial Day weekend, we would all meet up in Michigan at Bear Cave. It's a small campground south of Michigan. When we would get there, it would be all family. Family you haven't seen in all year long. You haven't talked to, nothing. So let's picture it. It's May, into May. Trees are turning green. It's getting the right swimming temperature. Nice and warm outside. Everybody's getting together. You smell barbecue grills going. You can smell all the food. It's a wonderful time of the year. Who doesn't love the beginning of summer? So when we get there, everybody has their own way of staying. We always rented a cabin out. My grandparents would stay in a motorhome. I had aunts and uncles that would bring their mobile homes. We would just have a great time. So a lot of us kids during the daytime, we would go swimming, we would do activities, but there was one thing about Bear Cave that we always loved. They call it Bear Cave because they actually have a cave underground the campground. And you go in through the little shop. This little shop's got not a lot in it. A few snacks, some souvenirs. Best part is going and asking Mama for some money to get a tour of the cave. So me and my brother, all my older cousins, they're quite a bit older than us, but we all have a great time together. We get our money up and we go run down there to that little store. We give them our money. We went and got flashlights because we found another tunnel that was off the main path. Kids, we're sneaky. So we all get up in that tunnel and you got to crouch down really low because it was really low, tiny hole. Water up to your knees. We get through the hole and we're like, big opening of a cave. Well, this is really neat. Nobody's ever been down here because it got flooded a long time ago. Well, there's a little island right up above the water. And there was a hole going up into the side of the cave. My cousin Alec, now he's a great guy. He lives in Japan now, has a family over there. He's a little adventurous and decided he was going to climb up in that hole. So he gets that flashlight and he starts climbing up there. Other people start climbing up right behind him. He gets all halfway up, almost to the opening. All of a sudden we hear a scream. We don't know what it is. Here everybody comes out of that hole taking off running. So we don't know what's going on. We just take off running too. Something happened up in that hole. We finally get out and we get back in the cave. We all take off and we get up to the top of the store. Like, what did you see? My cousin came face to face with a bat. The bat opens his eyes and looks at my cousin. I'm like, that's what we took off running for because you seen a bat and you took off running. Now, in the evening times, we would all have dinner, sometimes at my grandparents' motorhome. Sometimes it would be at our cabin, or sometimes we'd eat separately. But after dinner was the best part. Our whole family would get together around a campfire. Around that campfire, my grandfather, he would take a copper tube, he'd stick a piece of hose inside of it, and he'd throw it inside the fire. What do you think it did? The fire turned green. So we'd all be sitting around this green fire, listening to music, because my grandfather's music. He's playing on the guitar. And we all have these books that he put together, and we are singing right along with my grandfather. All family members. That is the best summer vacations that I've ever had. We don't do them anymore, and I'd sure love to do them again. But that's what I brought y'all here to tell y'all about the best summer of my life. Thank y'all so much for being here today.
That's fun.